Yes, the mayor is here. We're just telling stories. I thought you did a fabulous job, by the way, on Saturday at Earl McRae's funeral.
Thank you.
And we were saying what a great event that was.
It was, you know, it sounds strange saying that about a funeral, but it was a fun event, and Earl was a fun character, and I was honored when Bev McRae asked me to give one of the eulogies, and the eulogies were all very touching. His kids did an amazing job.
Yeah.
Lots of laughs. We were just laughing, but part of my speech was about how, you know, he would be always attacking Lonnie Gleiberman.
When the Gleibermans were here,
When I said it at the church, people started laughing because, you know,
as soon as you said Lonnie Gleiberman, everybody started laughing. Very funny. Listen, congratulations. We were talking about the story in the Citizen this morning about your approval rating and your rank amongst mayors in the country. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't know that poll was even being conducted, and I heard about it yesterday, and I'm very appreciative. You know, when I get out into the community and go to different events, people are kind enough to come up to me and talk to me about some of their issues, but also offer some compliments from time to time. And I think it's a team effort at City Hall. We've tried to bring some calm and stability back to City Hall. We're running a professional organization and doing our best to try to make sure the services are properly doled out to the residents.
Do you feel good after the first year? Do you feel like you're doing the job you said you would do?
I do. You know, I made a series of commitments and promises over the election campaign, and I think in the first year we've started or accomplished over 50% of them. So
some of them are long-term goals.
Some of them are long-term. You know, we've started the next stop on light rail. We've shortlisted the 3 companies, which is important to get that project underway. We're going to court, obviously, with the Lansdowne Friends, and if we're successful in that, we'll get shovels in the ground early next year.
Right.
And we want to make sure that we're spending tax dollars wisely. That's why we put a cap of 2.5% that we've been able to achieve on our budget.
Yeah.
And our council colleagues endorsed that unanimously.
Just looking at your celebration there last year when you won, I think you had the same tie on.
No, it's a different one.
Different tie?
A brown plaid.
Oh, it's brown plaid. Yeah. Okay, good. Speaking of shovels in the ground, Mr. Shirelli, local MPP and former mayor, came out this week and said it's time to get shovels in the ground in the LRT. I tend to agree with him. I mean, I want to see it happen just like a lot of people. Yeah. Where are we right now?
Well, last week we took 3 companies and put them on the short list. They're now allowed to bid, and the winning company will be announced in December of next year because it takes that long to put the bids together.
It takes till next year?
Yeah. Yeah,
is that how long it takes?
It's a $2 billion organization, and these companies are competing with one another, and they want to get the best price so that we pick the best deal for taxpayers. So
you get the best price and the facilities you want.
That's right. And these companies are going to build and operate and maintain the service for us, and they're taking some risk as well. They've got skin in the game as well, so we want to make sure it's done properly. And these are, you look back on Montreal's metro or Toronto's subway system, it takes this long a lead time because this is not like going out and buying some a car on a lot or a fridge at a Leon's. It's, a custom-made system for our city. And we need it. People tell me all the time, the Queensway's getting jammed all the time.
Oh, you can see it every day on this show.
Slater and Albert Street, that's the transit way. It's just too congested. And people say, what do you need a tunnel for? Go to Slater and Albert Monday morning to Friday morning, Monday to Friday afternoon, chock-a-block full because that's the bottleneck in our transit way.
Anything you're disappointed with in the first year?
I think a couple, the one thing really, I put together an integrity package. We haven't got it completed yet. It'll be ready early in the new year. We did put our expenses online, but I'd like to develop a council code of conduct so councillors and the mayor know their role and responsibility. An integrity commissioner will come on stream, and a gift registry and a lobbyist registry. So there's complete transparency at City Hall. People know who's meeting with who.
We're out of time, but I do want to point out that I've never seen anybody, and I commend you on this because we were just laughing about how we were following you. You and I were supposed to be at another event after the funeral on Saturday, and I couldn't get there because of traffic, but you managed to get there ahead of me, and we follow you on Twitter and watch what you do. I know you get out, and it's good politics to get out to every event you can possibly get out to and meet people, but I know there's a difference in that You really enjoy doing this, and you get to as many things as you possibly can to meet people and help out with their events. And I think that's something that people should really recognize, because it's not just that you have to do it.
No, I enjoy doing it. I think one of the things that politicians have to do more of, Kurt, is get away from sort of splendid isolation at City Hall or Parliament Hill. Get out in the community. That's where you'll really find out what's going on, and I'm honored that people invite me to their events.
You know that in the TV business, when the director tells you, we really got to go, we're way over time. I've taken too much time. Listen, the mayor's...
see you at Spooktacular.
Maybe. The Spooktacular festivities, Saturday, October 29th, is Saturday, 5 to 7:30. Bring a donation for the food bank's baby supply cupboard, right?
That's right.
Down at City Hall, and you're going to have it all decorated up.
It's going to be great and scary.
This is how the mayor gets an approval rating. Like he does, he brings candy to people. Thank you, sir.
Thanks,
Good to see you, my friend.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you. Off we go to the McMays with Sarah Freemark. Sarah.